The technology to fix Fukushima does not exist.
That's the end of it.
And just remember that low-level exposure is just about as dangerous as high-level exposure. There's no such thing as safe. And what are the challenges?
You don't know what it is, but it's there.
And many of you may not know if you haven't been listening. They have been burning in their municipal incinerators. Every city has a one or two or three or more municipal incinerators. That's how they burn their trash. Well, they've been burning radioactive waste, and I mean just junk, garbage, whatever that got radiated from this disaster. They've been burning that in their incinerators for 5 years. That's around-the-clock expulsion into the atmosphere of radiation. Plumes, more particles. And no one has said anything. How many stories have you ever seen where someone has gone to the United Nations and demanded the Japanese stop burning radioactive material and throwing the debris, and it is debris, deadly debris, up into the air? How many of you? Zero. No one has said anything. And where does it go? It comes right over here.
In 3 days,
Earth is about to be shook.
Do you want to know what it is?
Giving to the sons of men the very war they think they want, the very war they lust and long for, the very war they have desire.
if I could convey a message to people, I guess it would be, pay attention. There are signs everywhere.
A death cult religion. It's in their own literature, for God's sake.
I say that it shall be multiplied and none shall be in control, for I say that it will not be of men, but it will be of men.
Well, now we have basically the shaking. God says, yet once more am I going to shake the heavens and the earth. And the shaking is going on in all realms. Even in the scripture, there's a scripture that says, shake yourselves. In other words, wake up. We're going to see class warfare. We're going to see the earthquakes, the volcanoes, the hurricanes, tsunamis, droughts, fires. It's going to come at us fast and furious. We're going to see judgment in all realms.
Isn't that amazing? 5 years, Yoshi, the denial. 5 years.
It's reporting in Vancouver can't be denied. There's an extinction event. Everything dies. Okay, everything dies. And when everything dies, there's nothing left. There's not going to be anything for people to eat.
It's going to be this day when I say it is me, the living God, who does good things for the ones who are mine. That is, it is me, the living God, who will uplift, direct, and correct a people who keep their hope in me. For I say, when it is me that my people look unto, I will always make the way for them. And I say that I will guide my people forth, that they can indeed be rejoicing in me. Now I say this day, when I, the living God, do give to you the light upon the path, the truth, the mercy, and the strength, I say walk in the same. And I say, be made glad that through me you are guided forth, for I will give thee the light always. But I say, when you see the ones who turn to other gods, other lovers, make covenants with unbelievers, and keep the same, they do not keep themselves in me. And I say, they are the ones who will pay for their play because they have strayed from me. Now I say, you are living in times when multitudes are using my name, yet I say that their hearts are not with me. For I say, in their hearts they've gone whoring, they've estranged themselves, they've taken other gods. And I say, in their hearts they've deviated from the truth, the light, the mercy, and the strength of who I am. And I say, they've chosen to believe in that which I never ordained, nor did I provide. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call you to live in estrangement from my arrangement, but I say that I call you to come forth ever uplifted in me. And I say that I call you to be thankful that each and every day you are purpose directed and brought forth by me. And I say that I call you to be made glad that through me you are purposed in the truth, the light, the blessedness, the strength, and the mercy that I provide. And yes, you are given the hope always, for I, living God, do give to you the same. Now I say this day, when you look upon what it is that I give to thee, I say, be made glad in me. And I say, be ever thankful that I will uplift, direct, and guide you forth. And I say, be ever thankful that I will give to you exactly what you need to be kept in my way. For I say that I do indeed purpose the ones who are mine to serve me with gladness, rejoicing, and the giving of praise. For I say that I, living God, do find joy when my people will trust me, not being anxious and full of fear, but rather full of faith towards me. For I say, when you will remain faithful and true unto me, then yes, you are guided by me. And I say, when you will continue to partake of the truth, the light, the mercy, and the strength that I provide, then yes, you are guided each day. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is the resource, the life, the truth, and the power provided for those who are trusting in me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do call you to walk circumspectly. I say that I call you to walk uprightly and keep your vision upon me. And I say that I call you to be made glad for the privilege you've been given to know that I am the I am. For I say that I am indeed the way of all mercy, the way of all truth, and the way that is peace provided. And I say that I am indeed the one who is victory and triumph given unto my own. Now I say this day when I, the living God, do offer to you the light upon the path, the truth and the strength and the mercy, I say walk in the same. And I say be made glad each day that I am the one who cares for you when you remain in me. But I say to the ones who go whoring, who estrange themselves through idols, who take up the way of their own understanding, no, they take themselves out from under my mercies into my wrath. For I say it is a time that I, the living God, am revealing my wrath, my fury, my indignation upon the rebellious, the hateful, who insist in their own way. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call you to insist nor persist in your own way, for I say that the same will prove to be vexation unto thee. But I say that I call you to be thankful that each and every day you are uplifted, guided, and directed by me. And I say that I call you to be thankful that through me so are you purposed in life, for I, the living God, am ever present to give you the same. And I say it is me, the living God, who will guide you forth, that you can indeed be strengthened, directed, and ever purposed in my way. And I say it is me, the living God, who gives to you the light always, as you will continue to hope, to believe, to look to me. Now I say this day when I, the living God, do call you to walk circumspectly, and you will come forth rejoicing, then I say you are uplifted and strengthened by me. And yes, you are given the light, the truth, and the mercy of who I am, for it is me, the living God, who is able. That is, it is me, the living God, who is able to direct, correct, and bring you forth each and every day. And it is me, the living God, who is able to guide you in the blessedness, the strength, and the mercies that I provide. Now I say this day, be glad to believe, be glad to receive, and be brought forth in me. And I say, be thankful that in me you are given all that you need, for I am indeed well able. That is, I'm able to direct you, to guide you, and instruct you each day. And I say that I'm able to give my light upon the path, and you can come forth rejoicing. Now I say you are living in times when multitudes have taken themselves in a way that I never intended for my own. And I say because they have taken themselves far from me, then I say they end in a ditch. And yes, they are overwhelmed and devoured, but I say it is because of choices against me. For I say when men will choose to reach out to the arm of flesh to trust mere men rather than me, then I say they are displeasing me. I say that I, the living God, do not call you to displease me, but I say that I call you to walk uprightly in me and be made glad in me. That is, for the privilege to rely upon me, to trust me, and obey me each day. For I say, when you will consider that I am the one who guides you forth, I say, be made glad to be serving me. For I say that you do not end in a heap nor a ditch when you follow my way. But I say that it is me, the living God, who guides you forth, who directs you and corrects you each day. For I say, when my people are willing to pay heed to me, to believe upon me and trust me, then yes, they are guided forth by me. And I say it is through me that they are given the blessedness, the truth, and the mercy that I provide. For I say that I do not withhold any good thing from the ones who trust in me. But I say that I bring my people forth by a plain path day after day. I say this day that I, the living God, am giving the call throughout the earth for all men to repent, because yes, they are needy of the same. And of course, there are endless multitudes who will never respond to me. But I say when men will fail to obey, to come into my way, I say they take themselves in the way of their own destruction. Yet I say when they are in the throes of their despair, it is not because I did not offer myself to them. But I say it is because of hardness of heart and pride and rebellion, they chose their own way. I say this day when you look upon the condition of humankind, I say it is because they are so far from me. That is, they have chosen the way of foolery, the way of vanity, the way of deceit. And I say they have chosen a way that I never intended, nor did I provide. And I say they've chosen that way all to their own destruction. I say that I, the living God, never called you to destruction, but I say that I've called you to the way of my life, my truth, and my mercy. And I say that I've called you to be thankful that each and every day you can be uplifted, guided, and directed in my way. And I say that I call you to be thankful that each and every day you are given the truth and the light, the strength, the hope, and the mercy day by day. For I say when it is me that you are believing in, you are found in my life. Now I say this day when you see the ones who have chosen the way of Babylon's Jesus, that is a God of their own making, know they have chosen deceit. For I say they will use the name again and again, but I say they do not live or abide in me. But I say they simply go on in their parody, playing as though they are serving me, when their hearts are far from me. For I say they are serving Babylon's Jesus, the God of their own crafty invention. I say that I, the living God, do not call you to crafty invention, but I say that I call you to the sobering truth that I provide. And I say that I call you to be thankful that, yes, you are uplifted and guided in me. And I say that I call you to be thankful that from me so are you given the truth and the light, the blessedness, the mercy, and the hope of who I am. For I say it is in me, the living God, that you find the way that is my righteousness revealed. And I say in me, the living God, you find the way of my truth, my light, my strength, and my mercy day by day. Now I say in an adulterous, a wayward, a vile, a wicked generation, consider that I, the living God, do not call you to live in estrangement from me. But I say that I call you to be uplifted and guided, directed, and corrected each day. For I say when it is me that you will be trusting, believing, and looking to, then yes, you are given my hope each day. And yes, you are given the light that I do bring, for I, the living God, will give to you the same. Now I say this day, be glad when I will purpose thee to walk uprightly, when I will purpose you to walk in the truth. For I say if you accept my purpose in your life, then I say you are not in estrangement from me. But I say when men and women will set out to establish their own way, yet use my name in vain, then I say they are literally mocking me. And I say it is because they are choosing to be using by going in a way that I did not intend for them. Now I say this day, be thankful for my leading, my guiding, my direction, and my correction that I give to you each day. For I say it is me, the living God, who does bring forth in the truth, the light, the blessedness, the strength of who I am. And it is me, the living God, who does give to you the light, the strength, the power, the glory day by day. For I say that I will uplift, guide, direct, and correct the ones who will pay heed to me. Therefore I say, be glad even now to believe, to receive, and be uplifted by me as the one true God who is able. For I say you are not meant to be found as many are found in the confusion, the delusion of these days. But I say you are meant to be ever purposed, guided, and directed by me. And I say you are meant to be ever strengthened, for I, the living God, am the strength provided for thee. And I say if it is me that you trust, believe, and obey, then you are guided in my way. I say this day when you see the ones who have betrayed me, who have strayed from me and gone a-whoring, what do you see? I say you see fools who will be punished with many stripes. For I say that a fool will not pay heed to sound counsel, nor receive the wisdom that I provide. But I say that a fool will be found in that which will only cause him sore despair. I say this day that I, the living God, do not call you to be a fool, but I say that I call you to be made wise by seeking your counsel of me, and being brought forth, uplifted, guided, and directed in my way. And I say that I call you to know that I am the one who gives you the way of life, that you can be made glad for the purpose, the plan, the truth, the light that I give to thee. I say thank me and praise me, thank me and praise me, that you are uplifted, guided, directed, and corrected each day, and given the hope, the peace, and the safety of who I am, for it is me, the living God, alone who is able, and it is me, the living God, alone who will guide and direct you each and every day. For I say it is me you are meant to believe, it is of me you are meant to receive each day. Therefore I say, be thankful to be uplifted in me as the author, the finisher, the beginning, and the end. And I say, be thankful to be brought forth in that which I give you day by day. For I say that I do not call you to end in a ditch, nor in a way of despair and emptiness of soul. But I say that I call you to know that I am the one who guides you in life. Therefore I say, be thankful to be uplifted, to be guided, to be directed each day by me. For it's me, the living God, who gives you the way of life and truth and mercy, rather than the way of wrath.
Blood problems, stomach problems. Also, I'm diagnosed with thyroid problems, immune problems. Once in a while, tumors here and there, which are pretty benign. But all of this actually, according to doctors, is linked to the exposure to radiation because there's no history of any of it in our family. And I'm a pretty healthy person. I also was mountaineer. So all of these problems actually, according to the medical authorities, are linked to Chernobyl. And actually, my son officially is labeled as environmental case by the governmental workers who actually try to get support for these kids. Even before I got a son with Down syndrome, I was very dedicated to the environmental movement, and I was very aware that we are not capable of controlling and using safe.
That in Japan, because the chain reaction didn't stop.